No way.
Right, oh yeah, this is.
Is it really?
This is him. Oh, absolutely. This has got Frank written all over it right
What
here.
timing?
Look at him rolling up. Is that him?
Oh, Mercedes, Frank.
Is it?
Mercedes.
Does he? Look at this guy.
With the tinted windows, too? Good morning.
I don't even want to know what this is.
We were expecting you at 8 a.m.
Well, I wasn't expecting Doug to be here at 8 a.m. to be honest. My house is a minute away. We could walk there.
We should go to your house.
We could.
You want to go to your house? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going on a field trip. Field trip. Field trip. Both of you. Let's do it. You know where we're going? It's a place that I've only ever dreamed of. The weed room? Wow, we're
Oh, shotgun.
Dude, I'm getting in the back.
Well, not all. We got this.
We got this.
You fit?
We got this. No, I'm good. Oh, that's right. Oh no, we got this. We got this.
Why, I don't know why.
No, it's a
I'm close by. I don't
field
know why
trip.
we sat in the middle.
It's a field.
Sorry, Frank.
I'm not buckling.
No, I don't think you can.
There we go.
Why are we going to your house?
I don't. I have no idea. I don't even know what we're doing. Historically speaking, my aunt lives right over here. This is where your attorney was born, in this house right here.
You were born in that house?
This is my brother's house right here.
Oh, look at this.
This is
that
where my
girl.
grandfather was born.
Jeez.
He
owned the whole street?
And my cousins lived there, and this is the B-deck residence right here.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
So this is the
Frank's balling.
B-deck compound.
Down to that side. Aside from that,
Whoa, what is
you
this?
have a knife.
What is this? What? This is a suit of armor.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Jeez.
who are you?
That's Big Pappy.
I know.
That's Big Poppy, that's your name?
Where'd you get the suit of armor?
Where does everyone buy things from? Amazon? This is the one where...
Oh, is this the man cave?
Ooh.
Holy moly.
Ooh,
this.
Frank.
Whoa!
No?
Look at this. What is going on here?
It's like a bar. You have like the it's like a bar.
So, now all you Wyrm Lyfe people know how to break into my house and...
Oh, this is ridiculous. The little,
yeah.
stairway. Look at this.
Oh!
How else is he supposed to get up on the couch?
You know, we tried one of those for my dog, and he did not take to it at all.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, we've been having so much fun in Pennsylvania.
You've been having fun, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Is that what it's all about? Just wondering.
Actually, let's wait for Frank's to get here. Where do you want us to sit, JV?
I love this right now. This is great.
So you want to do
naturally.
fireplace on so you have ambiance?
Sure.
Which one?
Yeah, let's have a fireplace.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
You have two fireplaces.
You have two fireplaces?
Wait, oh, I was looking at that one. He's got one over here.
Frank, we paid.
Ooh.
Fireplace.
Do you feel that heat, Doug?
I will. Frank, this negotiation for the Keystone purchase, it's going terribly.
It's going really bad. Yeah.
It doesn't have to. It could be done very quickly. Well, this is the first negotiation I've ever been involved in after 22 years of practicing law. That the price and everything, the terms were already agreed before. We're negotiating on them.
You're not wrong.
What has basically been agreed to is I've now having 10 years with an employment contract. Vanilla. Plus we pay whatever the rent is. We have a 10-year lease.
I have not even received a document that says that the company is in good standing in its own state. Never had that happen, ever. I've asked for a slew of documents to make sure you're buying what you think you're buying. You're buying equipment. Well, does that equipment have leases on it? Does that, and we want to have terms in the agreement that says we're going to give you a 10-year contract. And at the end of the 10 years, we're going to give you $1. But if we have shenanigans and I have to fire you, I have to pay you the $1 up front. So I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would get fired immediately, so you have to pay me
Trouble, Frank.
But that's just me.
If he were to get himself fired, he'd lose out on that sweet, sweet salary. And
Why? It's
because,
an employment contract.
well, if he's fired, then the employment contract's null and void.
Yeah, what if we just put that in?
You mean you want to talk to a lawyer? Fuck, that's a great idea.
Everybody is against me.
Oh, really?
Everybody is against me.
Now listen.
I will fight you all to the death.
Now listen. I said I understand what Doug's trying to do. I just think the way it's being executed is not necessary.
Ed,
Jason, why don't you fill in our kind viewers of how the Thursday negotiation went at Keystone?
I thought it was going fine, actually. Like, we were like going back and forth, throwing numbers out, and then Doug was just like, "Oh, I'm so pissed," and he left and he drove back to Massachusetts.
I took my ball and I went home.
Yeah. And Fahey was like, "Wait, is he like leaving? Because he was my ride." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus." Why were you so pissed, Doug?
I don't understand what anybody's problems are. I don't understand why James wants things differently. I don't understand why. Well, no, I understand in terms of greed and self-interest. Or if you want to put it a nice way, being a good fiduciary to yourself. When the argument gets to the point where it's going against what's best for the company, I'm just fucking done. Like, I just don't like it. I just like people too much. I really like James. I want James to be happy. I really like Jason. I want Jason to be happy. And so when these two are in like tension, it just causes me to have a psychic breakdown. The state of affairs is we have the vanilla deal. Nobody's 100% happy with. James wants some changes. Fahey wants some changes.
That's also that's a definition of a good deal I've always heard, which is when everybody's a little like, I understand your frustration, and I think that's reasonable. I also, though, understand Frank's points about clarity and stuff like that, because we've had a past.
No, it's gonna
legal
have
issues.
it's gonna have to get sussed out. I have an email from James when COVID hit, when he first reached out to me, and he knew I was looking at other shops to possibly purchase. It states, "Hey, how about this? Let's get me on a retirement plan." Now, I've been 10 years with an employment contract. You and Fahey want to do better than that? God bless you. You have my goodwill.
But look, James is never going to agree to less.
Yes, he will. He already told me on the phone. He already told me on the phone that he wants to accelerate the payment timeline. He's willing to give on price, and I said, "Don't you fucking negotiate with me. I do not want to hear it. Go tell that to Fahey." And he said, "Can you line up a call between me and Fahey?" I said, "Yes." And that is then what I did.
I will email him, and I will do you one better. I will carbon copy John Fahey on this, and not Doug. How's that?
Thank you. I would prefer not to be involved.
I'd probably leave Doug out of the whole thing.
I kind of understand that that's kind of where this is going. So fine.
Jason, pop quiz.
What's up?
When is our first month of fulfillment on the modular game table?
Sounds like a trick question.
Is it January? January. Is it January?
January 2021.
And how many tables is that?
That's 100 tables.
Then in February.
February is 200 tables.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have up to 500 accessory only pledges.
Okay. So then January 100, February 200. What's after Feb?
I'm just gonna let him sit on this one.
Wait, what?
I have some struggles.
300.
300.
Yep.
And then what's after March?
April.
Okay. What's in April?
900. No, it's 400.
Wow.
JV.
And in
I'm just
May-
fucking with
And then
JV.
in May is what?
500.
And then is it 500 from then on? Or does it keep going?
No, we just kept going up.
Oh,
we
fuck.
climb 100 till we hit 1,000.
Oh!
Oh yeah. My goal is December we deliver 100.
So theoretically, the January people are getting theirs delivered in December. Okay. Then in January,
200.
200.
January 1st is when the machine gets dropped off and installed. So the first 100 we're gonna be like
Old school.
doing it the hard way.
Old school. So this is when the M&T gets dropped off.
So I'm not scaling anything up until that machine's cranking.
So then in February, what are we doing?
My goal is gonna be 400.
Wow.
That's much faster.
Wow.
Ooh.
March.
Ooh. Let me guess.
JV?
Should be 800.
Oh shit, you have a lot of faith. No, 600.
April.
800. May will be 1,000. So we will hit max capacity 6 months earlier.
So my goal is 75 tables a day.
That sounds like 1,200 tables a month to me.
1,500 tables.
Oh.
So after June is 1,200, after June is July, which is 1,400, and then August is 1,500. And then we continue at 1,500.
Yep.
So let's say that was the timeline.
We're in February right now. That would move us to September.
September
Ooh. Wow.
2021.
Very good.
With our stated deadlines, we are done with this Kickstarter in February 2022.
Yep.
With the accelerated Jason timeline, ideally we are actually done in September 2021. Here's what I would propose. If we are actually comfortably ramping up and we're like, this is actually going really well, we then relaunch the table Kickstarter. People are like, oh, this Kickstarter, how do you know the next Kickstarter is gonna be successful? It's because we sold like $7 million worth of tables immediately until we were sold out to February of fucking 2022.
And then you
They're
think
like,
people stop
I'm not
buying.
waiting 2 years. Who would
Right.
wait 2 years?
Right.
Who the fuck is buying a table for 2023? So what we want to do is we need to attack the Jason timeline, ramp up aggressively, and then based on that ramp up, based on reality, once we feel very, very confident of our new timeline, we could relaunch the modular game table, where the first delivery tier on that new Kickstarter is after our old Kickstarter is fulfilled, including the international ship.
This will be completely buttoned up before we do any tables on the second one.
Would this be a strict relaunch, or do you guys have something different planned? Or would
I
it be...
think we would probably do some new engraving options, new
Yeah.
woods, new accessories.
I got some ideas.
Yeah.
Jeremy came up with an amazing idea for an accessory.
Oh, did you really?
It's gonna make the Lilliput.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
no comment, no comment. You good, JV?
Yep.